everybody to Warriors of the Rainbow Spiritual Guidance YouTube channel. As always, my name is Jason and I will be your guide. Thank you guys for being here. It doesn't matter how long you've been here. I just want you to know I truly appreciate you all. For being on this journey with me, for following me. It's such a blessing and humbling experience to be where I am today. So I just want you guys to know that I truly appreciate you all. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here. So thank you guys. If you're new to the tribe, welcome. It doesn't matter how you got here, when you get here. It could be a year from now. Today is January 21st, 2023, and you could be finding this message a year from now. If that is the case, then it's because you were meant to find it now. So know that if you're here, there's going to be something in this reading for you. If the messages resonate, guys, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. If you'd like to book a private session with Spirit and I, you can go ahead and email me. It's in the description box. I am doing a half-hour reading for $30 right now. That is a special for the rest of January. Also, guys, if you'd like to join our Facebook group, there is a link in the description box. And I have now been uploading videos on TikTok. And I plan on doing a lot more on TikTok. So the link is in the description box as well. I'd love to have you guys follow me over there. If you'd like to donate to the channel, there's options to do so in the description box. You guys, every penny does count. I work a very limited amount of hours at my normal job. And every penny, it does help. So, and I am trying to get a few things like a dry erase board, a few more decks, a couple other things that I could use to help this channel. So if that's something you'd like to do, there's options to do. And thank you guys for those that are going to do that, because some of you will. I know you will. So let's get into the reading, you guys. Like I said, today is January 21st, 2023. We are now in Aquarius season, which I love Aquarius season. I'm a Pisces, Sun, Ascended, and Mercury. So whenever we get into Aquarius, we start entering into water. And why I say water, excuse me, why I say water is because what is in water? H2O. O is oxygen. O is air, right? So there is air in the water. And aqua, Aquarius. So what I have noticed is I always seem to be able to tap in, and like the level of communication that I receive during Aquarius and Pisces season seems to be intensified. I don't know if that's just me, but I have noticed that. So I kind of like this season. I know I get a lot of downloads in. The thing is, we're preparing. We're getting ready to take off. Meaning, when March 21st comes, the energy is going to shift into the fire, and it's going to start being more action, focused on your goals, and for the next year, 2023, really. That is the new year, okay? So I don't know. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I definitely feel like I can, I hear better right now. So it'll probably come out in the reading. All right, so I do have some channel messages here. I've been seeing 4 a lot. 4 is a lot. 3, 33, and 27. The names that I heard was Tina, Michael Jackson. So you could be listening to Michael Jackson. It could be somebody named Michael or somebody with the name Jackson you're dealing with. Or that could be you. Your name could be Tina. Also Daniel. And I'm getting the book of Daniel. Some of you guys, you may want to study the book of Daniel for something here. Or you are. It's funny because the book of Daniel is about the alchemical ascension of that sacred secretion. So I strongly recommend watching it with new eyes. Russia stuck out. Russia and Germany, actually. So you could be, I don't know, pay attention to those areas in the news or something. I don't know. There's something more going on than what we've been told. I can tell you that, okay? Because anyone knows the news is not telling us everything. Undercover agent for the divine. So I do feel like we don't know who we were in past lives, per se. Not everybody does. I don't feel like for some of you, I feel for some of you guys, you're here to do some pretty big things. You may seem small to the everyday person, but there is something big that you're doing here. Whether this is something to do with your Akashic records, your past life, clearing out karma in your lifeline. I feel like for some of you guys, you have ties in your past life to some big characters in Russia and Germany. I don't know. That just came through. Okay, and like also after that I put danger zone. So there's something going on with Russia and Germany. Just pay attention. Danger zone. I don't know. I definitely heard it. Um, Conscience. So listen to your conscience right now because okay. So you embed into your conscience your guilt, your shame, your regret. Okay. You have this transmutation card of the mind. So and this is the fire. This is the gut, right? So I'm getting like you're being asked to transmutate and overcome, those guilts and the shames and the regrets that you're carrying, okay? I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're just being asked to listen to your conscience. Like, trust your own intuition right now. It's telling you to do something, to do many things. And for many of you guys, you haven't truly started to listen to that. You haven't trusted yourself. You've been listening to other people before yourself. Like, and for some of you, it's very subtle. So just be aware of that. All right. Trying to help everyone by sharing your truth without consent. And then I wrote support versus help. So I'll give you an example. Say you have someone you love and you know what they're doing is not good for them. And I just fell short for this today because it was my mother, but if you continually tell them what they're doing wrong, is that going to build them up to get them to move forward? Is that going to get them to respect and treat you, or keep you around so you can help and guide them? Or is that going to cause a separation so then you can't be that beacon of light and hope? Right? Because you're guiding them based on your actions, based on the words and deeds that you do. And I feel like for some of you, you're supposed to be helping people um, see the way, right? You're supposed to be the way by showing them the way, not in what you're saying to them, but how you're acting. Okay? So be aware of that. Um, Slumber party. Some of you guys you could have kids, you could be having a slumber party. Also, slumber party, meaning like you could be, okay, you could be hanging around a lot of people that are sleeping, not conscious, or you may perceive that to be the truth, okay? So just be aware. You will, you don't want to be around people that are always, um, you want to be around people that are going to help you grow. So if there's people that are not conscious and not pushing you to be your best version of yourself, then just be aware of that, okay? Don't give in to them, to satisfy, to keep people around type thing. Something about Valentine's Day. So Valentine's Day, there's a lot of stuff on the internet about it. This whole reading, this music that's been playing, it seems to be about love and a broken heart here. You could have somebody who is um, maybe in the background in the scene. You're not seeing them. They're not communicating with you, but they are watching you, is what I'm feeling here. And they're trying to build up the courage to speak. They could have a drinking issue. You may hear from them late at night or something like that, is what I'm getting, or that could have been what just happened. Something about Valentine's Day. I wrote down Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is Venus Day, okay? What they have done is they have created it to be about love, to be about sex, not about love, not about true love. It's about sex. You might want to check up Eros and Aphrodite. That is where it comes from. But for me, what I am intuitively picking up is the holy day of Valentine's Day is about sexual transmutation. It's about divine love. It's a purification because it happens in Pisces, right before Pisces. It happens in Aquarius season, but it happens about a month before the new year. And that is a time of great purification where you are getting ready to put your feet to the ground, right? It's where you are transmuting the last little bit of this energy before you go into the next year and you go after your new goals. Sexual transmutation is what heals the body. It's what allows that oil to climb so that it can reach the higher mind and activate the cells that are lying dormant in your mind. So you can see clearer and your consciousness can be expanded. Your magnetism, your light body can be expanding, right? Valentine's Day and from there on until Aries, it is the last part of the complete cycle of man, because in Aries you start in the mind, and then from there you travel down through the zodiac plus the body to Pisces, the 2 feet. So the importance of Valentine's Day is about transmutating the old energy, because you are getting ready to go into the new. But Venus, the sacral chakra, the law of polarity, it's about bringing those into balance so that you are prepared to go into the next year. That is the importance of Valentine's Day. But yet, what we see is we see a holiday that has been profaned by propagating sex, gifts, chocolate, instead of it being about going within and the inner temple. It is about everything outside of you. And it's not about love in a divine way, but instead about lust. And that's why it is important to know these things and to transmute. New way of looking at it. And there is for a reason. I will say the word Valentine in Greek means strength. In Latin, it means strong and healthy. And that's what I'm talking about is it's a celebration of the Venus, the polarity of all the growth that you've done that year, about self-love and sexual transmutation. And it is also about divine love with two. Okay? It's not about having a Valentine Day and having sex without love. Okay? It's about the divine essence of the sexual energy. So just be aware of that, okay? There's something about Valentine's Day that's important for you guys. I don't know exactly if it's somebody may want to return, you may meet somebody, or you may have a rekindling of a relationship, or you may hear from somebody, okay? TikTok or tick-tock. So don't eat patience. Like, time is not going anywhere. You are where you're meant to be. Everything is fine. You're going to be successful. Like, just keep going. All right? Be flexible, but keep going. Because I feel there's an urgency happening here. Okay? So have some patience. I do feel there's some books that you're being asked that you may have had for a little while. I feel like it's a good time to pick that up. Pick that book up is what Spirit's saying. You're about to go on some type of new exploration. Following breadcrumbs, stop creating resistance. Delta. Delta is the fourth letter of the Greek alphabet. It is from the Proto-Semitic word for door. It also was derived from the Phoenician letter dalet, meaning river. So there's that door in the river. See what I mean? There's something about that sexual transmutation of that energy here. Okay, there really is. Airplane. So you could be going on an airplane or taking a trip. Let others learn their own way, even if they're the ones you love. And that goes back to what I was saying about sharing your perspective. You know, lift someone up instead of reminding them what they're doing wrong. Okay? Show them that they can do it. Investing in your soul, and you may be thinking about financial investments or where you're going with your money. You just watch out for worrying about money here and being in the survival mind. And I think that's all I have here. So let's get into the reading, guys. All right, so the astrological energy, you got the fourth house and Virgo. So this is why I said definitely, I feel like if you're doing a lot of studying, you're being kind of alone, because you did have this independent followed by the loner card here. So I feel like you're kind of just in your own skin, your own place. You're chilling. You're reading a lot of books, or you're being asked to. For some of you guys, you need to do this. Take some time for yourself. Okay, you are digesting a lot of information, a lot of truth. I feel like you're taking a lot of information from your family, from those around you. Okay, and it may be a little overwhelming. Okay, I also feel like you could be thinking about moving. Okay, or somebody could be thinking about coming to your house as well. But I feel like it's also telling you to, this is getting the virgin here, so be virgin minded, but I feel like it's telling you to not to be so rash and quick in your decisions. Instead, be patient and trust where you're headed. Digest all this information before you make a decision to do whatever it is that you're trying to do. There is definitely something here about your home. This could be somebody, if you're feminine, it could be you just thinking about home, or maybe you're having homesickness too. That's kind of, could be another thing, okay? Or somebody could be thinking, yeah, somebody could be thinking about you, or you could be thinking about somebody, all right? But I do feel it's about the mind and the inner kingdom, the inner world, that everything creates in the mind. Um, yeah, like with this independent here, this independent card says, I'm aware of my inner dialogue and direct it by positive imagery. So, yeah, because, you know, in your mind, if you're not being positive, right, that is going to get into your full body, all through your cells. It will manifest in many ways. So I feel like it's truly, you're being asked to start up in the mind with positive affirmations and then to take positive action here. And that's how you're going to get the security that you are looking for, the stability that you desire. All right? It's also mind to the root. It all begins in the mind, and that's how it manifests into the reality. You should watch that little 3-minute TikTok video I did about this spread, but it was only a couple cards that I read. In your mind space, you have the transmutation and generosity. So I feel like it's saying have gratitude, okay? And like I said, if you are stuck in the perpetual loop of negativity in your mind, if you're stuck in the fear, to transmute that. Remember, you are not those thoughts. You are not, if you're feeling depressed, you are not depressed. I'm not depressed. I feel depression. There's a difference there, okay? Transmutate this energy and get it back into this gratitude. And also be generous to others. It's all about the 7 virtues this year, you guys. And I can't make it up. Patience. See, it's, you know, I feel like you're most, you guys are actually, this energy is really good. I'm not going to lie. It feels really good. But I do feel like, you know, you're still going through a process of where you're becoming the magician. Okay? You are becoming the magician. You are getting the sword of truth. You are going to have success. But there is a sacrifice that needs to be done here and a choice that needs to be made. And that choice may come with some heartache and loss, because it could be somebody that you had to leave because they're stuck in their shadow here. This is, to me, I believe it's the Hierophant here. So it's because you're being called to a higher commitment of yourself. Okay? But there is some type of sacrifice that needs to happen here. And then you can rebuild on the new foundation, which then will bring in new beginnings, because you're going to be standing in truth. All right? So, and look, right underneath that truth, you have the crown chakra and then destiny. So see what I mean? Yes. So there is something here that I do feel needs to be dropped, whether this is a person, place, or thing. The sacrifice, once this happens, which I do feel you're already in that process because you're becoming the magician here, you're staying in this stored out. This could be a person, place, or thing that you've already sacrificed. Choose your sacrifice, okay? Be the magician. You are the magician. In your emotional space, you have the solar plexus and nurture. So, this is that sacral energy. Again, it's about planting that seed into the solar plexus, the soul, the seed of the soul. This is also bringing me back to that liver thing that I spoke about yesterday. It's about nurturing the more subconscious feminine side, okay? Allow that to kind of, because that's the energy we're in right now. We're in the winter, which is subconscious. It's rest. It's a respite period, okay? And then I'm also feeling that you need to be more confident about where you're going in, and if you're wanting a relationship, just have confidence. Remain in your power, okay? This power is going to get you where you're meant to be. Just continue to nurture yourself, to nurture your truth, and to nurture your confidence. If you're looking to talk to somebody, okay, like I said, there could be somebody that's going to reach out. I can't make it up. But you are blossoming, I can tell you this. You're stepping into a new timeline is what I'm getting here. All right, and somebody may see you blossoming here and may want to reach out. Like, I don't know. I'm feeling that. It's here in the cards. I do feel, definitely feel that. In your advice, you have flexible and building blocks. So not to focus on everything that you need to take care of, not all your goals, but to focus on doing the little things, right? Staying in the moment, doing the best that you can, not brushing things into the carpet. You know, if you want to get in shape, start exercising and stick to it, right? If you want to cut down on smoking cigarettes, start cutting down on smoking cigarettes. It's about building blocks. And I feel for a lot of you guys, you're in between. And I do, it's funny because you do have this between here, right? So I feel like you are in between something here. And right now you're in this rest, this solitude period. I do feel somebody's sitting there and having memories of love. You may be like kind of lonely in a way here and having memories for love, but love is always going to take effort here. And you may need to reveal your love, or somebody may need to reveal their love for you. Okay, it could be somebody wants to have build something with you or something like that, but they need to be flexible in their thinking, or you may need to be flexible here and just stick into, you know, doing little things to better yourself. It's about structure. That's what I'm getting here. And to be flexible in your thinking, okay? In your beliefs and what you're telling yourself. I also have understanding. I'm going to read these later. So yeah, it's like digesting information so you have better understanding of what's going on around you about yourself. Like I feel this is a period of inner growth. That's what I'm getting here, and that's actually what I'm hearing. So I do also have this individuality and courage. So for some of you guys, you just need to have the courage to go out and do what you need to do. Like you may be stopping yourself because, well, you know, everybody's already doing that, and you're kind of like psyching yourself out. Yeah, there may be 100,000 tarot readers on YouTube, but there's not you. You're not, you know? They need you too. So have that courage to get out there. Also, for some of you guys, this could be somebody that needs to have the courage to speak some type of truth to you, okay? And then, wow, underneath that you have surrender and radical acceptance. Yeah, so surrender to the moment, surrender to the present moment. If you're living in the past, you're creating in the past. If you're living in the future, you're not even creating because you're stuck in the future. You're not able to be present. And the future is doing what you can in the present moment and allowing that to stack up. That's what it will do, is it will build the future. All right? All right, let's get into the regular tarot, guys. Let's get into the regular tarot. Let's start off with this. I've already shuffled these, so I'm just going to shuffle these 3 times. Spirit, guides, angels, ancestors, guardians, ascended, masters, all higher light energies. Show the beautiful collector. Anyone that sees this message, what they need to see. Anybody that comes across this message, what they need to see. Yeah, see, my house. You're definitely like just chilling. That's what I feel like. You may be like wanting to come out of your house a little bit. You may be kind of feeling isolated because it's by problematic, and I know, I definitely feel that. So I do feel like you are being seen. You're definitely being recognized here. There may be something that is moving very slowly. There could be some type of contemplation about this. But I do feel like someone, you may be dealing with somebody that moves really slowly, or this could just be you moving really slowly towards where you are meant to be to some partnership here. The song right here says goodbye. So you may have had to say goodbye to someone, or you may be saying goodbye to your old life or something like that. Wow, right as I said, yeah, I say you may be making a choice to end some type of cycle or to bring something back around. Or there is somebody trying to make a choice or decision to bring something back around. That's the download I just got here. Yeah, see? Moving forward, knowing your power, yeah, working, you know, dedicating yourself to your craft here. Definitely, you know your value. I can see that. Wow, yeah. So somebody may want to, maybe getting, you could be doing something online here. Could be getting a lot of recognition here. Whoa. Wow. Okay. So the Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, the Magician. Wow. So here's what I'm getting. Okay. You may be stopping yourself, okay, from moving forward, or somebody may be stopping themselves. There may have been an issue here that somebody wasn't completely honest with what they, and it caused a disconnection here, okay? It also could be you that you're lying to yourself, but I feel like it's like telling you to remember how resourceful you are, okay? And to be curious about life again. Be curious about love again. Be curious about everything in life and go after it. That's what I kind of feel is what's happening here. Instead, you know, of not investing, invest. Even if it's a little at a time, right? This is a little investment. This ain't something big. But I feel like you're going little because you're afraid that if you do, you're going to fail. Or this could be somebody who wants to invest, but they have been hurt a lot. And because they're in this lack, in this fear of losing, that's what they're manifesting here. When really Spirit's trying to tell you to have faith and to just trust that everything is going to be supplied to you. Yeah, like I see, like Seven of Pentacles here, you know, like he's looking at his pentacles, afraid that he's going to lose them, that someone's going to stab him in the back, or, you know, like I feel like this is a relationship in love, and like the truth is, whoever this is, whatever this is everything's going to be all right because you're generous. Your honesty and what you give is always coming back. So give, love, keep giving, and know that the world will always bring it back to you. Because you are the magician, which independently, you are what manifests everything you desire. So you have all this illumination and this power. Use it. What's for you is always going to be for you. It's just about patience. Okay? Trust the process. Trust that everything that is meant for you will always be for you. Stop investing in this fear, in this worry, in this doubt, okay? Now, for some of you guys, there could be somebody who's you may have disconnected with, and, you know, you may have not been communicating with them. They may want to communicate with you. It may be about, I'm getting about the way they went about communicating. Like, I'm feeling like it's somebody that doesn't know how to say what they really feel. They don't know how to say sorry. They feel like saying sorry is a weakness, okay? And it's truly not. It's actually character. Wow, and this song, Goodbye, by Character, right? So I feel like that's what it was, is somebody here was not doing, the vibration wasn't a match. Like it was actually going to be detrimental to you and where you were going here, okay? And if this isn't a person, this is a mindset. And if this isn't a mindset, then this could be family, friends, job. But there's something about holding back here out of fear. And instead of being the King of Pentacles or the Queen of Pentacles, it's a page. Okay? I do feel it's saying that you're not going to invest in things that are going to keep you in this energy. So you're saying goodbye and being the magician. That's what I really feel it is. Let's see what these advice says here. We'll start off with this flexible number 19, which is 10, which is 1. So see, you are definitely being asked at new beginning to trust where you're being headed and just go with the flow. Don't try to force it. Yeah, see, flexible, the general meanings: teachability, open-mindedness, being adaptable without compromising what's most important to you. The Oracle's message: a tree's roots are solidly planted in the ground, yet its branches can bend in a hurricane, whereas a rigid structure, like a building, would come crashing down. Consider how the tree remains supple and secure with everything around it may be in shambles. This is how you need to be now, willing to learn new things, teachable, malleable, yet firmly grounded in who you are. Common sense is important, but so is an open mind. Stay curious, stay open, stay aware. At this time, others will be more flexible with you too. Yeah, there it is. So don't deceive yourself. Remain open. That's truly what I'm saying. And with this building blocks here, it's telling you to just keep doing the next best thing. Like it's like you're reinventing yourself. That's what I feel. The name Nate could have significance to you. But this is talking about character. He's talking about continuing, never stopping. So building blocks, essential meaning strong foundation, a beautiful work in progress. See? Just trust the process. There's a shift. There's a huge transformation that's happening. And if you look back in your life, what Spirit's showing me is 2 years ago, you didn't even imagine you would be where you are now. And to have gratitude for that. Because it's so easy to get in that loop of not being happy or thinking that you're good enough or that you made it far enough or that you're in the right place. And, that energy is not the truth. Okay? So just concentrate and focus. Get that out of your head. Because you are definitely between worlds here. All right? Understanding. I'm going to read this card here. Number 19 again. See, it's the number 1. Wow. See, you had to go through this period of being alone so that you could learn. You could learn your power. You could learn to be the magician. When you bring the willingness to listen and understand to a situation, you go beyond your assumptions and experience and allow people to feel seen and heard. A determination or judgment may be based on perceptions or appearances. Conclusions can be formed before facts are checked or all the relevant information is known. It is wise to be diligent about researching and development and informed understanding of situations before taking action. In conversation, you can be so focused on telling your story or sharing your impressions that you might forget to listen to what the other person is saying. Even if you are listening, you might not clearly understand what is said. Aim for a deeper appreciation of where people are coming from, what they are experiencing, what motivates them, and what they require from you. If you can remain objective as you listen, it will help you know more about the person with whom you are communicating. With understanding, you can develop wisdom. Wisdom enables you to make better decisions and to assist others from a solid foundation. Understanding opens the door to consideration and caring. Reflect on a situation with honesty and openness, and much will be gained. A nature fairy sits among a bunch of leaves. The fairy has large ears that resemble wings. A pair of antennae protrude from the fairy's head. The appearance of the fairy's ears emphasizes the importance of listening. The colorful hue of the ears may mean a magical opportunity is coming your way. So be sure to listen more carefully than usual. Antennae also emphasize the importance of paying attention, as good news will soon be heard. Green leaves may symbolize new ventures, opportunities, or hope. They may confirm that you have all the tools at hand for reaching your aspirations. The affirmation, I gratefully listen with love and understanding. So definitely listening to other people, letting other people feel heard. And it goes back to what I was saying about, trying to reprimand people and, tell them what they're doing wrong when they already know. And I had that issue with my mom a little bit tonight, but there is a place that I had to be honest with her because the situation, it was not like I was, it was valid, okay? That's all I will say. But I do see that I could have lifted her up more, I guess, is what I'm saying. So just be aware of that, you guys. Lift people up. I'm getting way better at that, by the way, because it's easy for us not to understand where that person is coming from when we care about somebody so much. But when you understand that death is an illusion, and that they're their own sovereign being, that they make their own choices, then you'll be able to set yourself free. And don't carry other people's baggage. Because I feel like for many of you, that is something you have done throughout your life. All right, let's read this between, because and then I'm going to end this reading here. So it's 51, that's 6. Oh, wait, 51, yeah. All right, between. For a brief moment, when you move through a doorway or portal, you are in between space. This is the same place as you have made a decision but are yet to act on it. A portal, doorway, or opening is placed through which you can enter and exit. The point that is not one side nor the other is the between. It is the threshold, the portal, and entrance. Here you are neither entering nor exiting, but suspending in space. You may have left a situation and are waiting for a new opportunity to present itself. When you plant seeds, they remain in a state of incubation before germination. You physically experience this state when you inhale but are yet to exhale, or in the space between heartbeats. It may only be a fraction of a second, but between exists and serves a purpose. In space of between, there is no mind chatter nor inner commentary. You can observe what is going on around you without judgment. Your internal dialogue makes you think you know the world around you. In actuality, it is the silenced mind that will discover the truth. You can get to the between space through meditation. You may have tried to get to this liminal place, but trying can push it beyond your experience. You are between states as you drift into sleep. You are neither conscious nor unconscious, but your soul is in a state of total awareness. It sounds complicated, but it's simple. Breathwork and meditation can help you silence your mind. Work on being in the present, between the last moment and the next, by allowing your thoughts to come and go, without analyzing or acknowledging them. Consciously focus on your breathing and trust that the space between thoughts will become apparent. As you continue your efforts, you will be able to expand the time that you are in the between. A girl and a horse is riding toward a portal created by two trees. Two men are conferring on one side of the trees. Trees are the symbol of life's connection to all things. Trees can be said to hold a space between heaven and earth. Their roots go deep into Mother Earth, but their trunks and branches extend high into the air. The portal in front of the girl offers her the choice of whether to cross through or not. Barely hanging on. Wow. The affirmation. I experience my mind's silence and gratefully experience the between times. Like I said, you are in a between time. You definitely are in a respite, in a solitude. I feel like there is a desire, there is a need to go within right now, to meditate. And remember, love is always there. Okay, I do feel somebody may be wanting to make some type of effort here in love and having memories of love. This could be you. But meditation, I feel, is important right now. All right, guys, so this is what I got for you real quick because I keep forgetting. I'm going to do it. Let's see what number. I'm going to roll this diamond dice here and see what your number is. Spirit, show the collective, anyone that sees this message, what is their number? The number 7. So 7 represents spirituality, inner awareness, mastery, wisdom, insight, and success. So there it is, that inner awareness. It is mastery. It's the year of 7 that we're going into. And in all truth, we haven't entered it yet. The new year is in Aries. It always is, because all begins in the mind. Aries will always be the new year. That's where April Fool's comes from, you guys. Because when they changed the calendar, many people didn't follow it, and they were called fools. That's where April Fool's comes from, because they started within, 7 to 10 days after the equinoxes. Just like we do right now, right? We do the winter solstice. We start 7 to 10 days after the winter solstice. We start on the 1st, right? So it's the same thing, but yeah. So now I'm going on tangents, but yeah, this is what I got for you guys. I hope it resonates. Please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Please follow me on TikTok. Share the videos, you guys. Share the channel. Let people know about me. I'm trying to get more subscribers. I'd like to get a community built on here, which I will, because I'm not giving up. But if you guys could help by sharing the video, I appreciate it a lot. Stay tuned. There will be more contact, you guys. If you'd like to purchase a private reading with Spirit and I, email me. It's in the description box. If you'd like to donate, you can also do so in the description box. But if this is where we split off, guys, I hope you know that I truly appreciate every single one of you. I want you to know that everything is going to be okay, that you are worth it. Just continue moving forward. Take time to go within, meditate, and be with Spirit. I'm sending you guys so much love. From my sacred heart to yours. Namaste.